Hello everybody, welcome to day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas. And we're doing something different. I don't film my scorpions very often. I only have 4 left. One is a burrowing scorpion, so you don't see him very much. The other 2 are tiny and not eating, and this one here I can never actually film eating. But we're going to try today. I took the hides out just to see if we could actually get this one to eat. This is the Hottentotta. I think their common name is like the gatorback, or yeah, I think it's gatorback scorpion. Again, I don't have much success in getting feeding clips with any of my scorpions, to be honest with you. Even when I had the emperor scorpion and the 3 Tittymeris stigmaris, those ones would eat, but I could never get them really on film. Unfortunately, all 3 of those passed away relatively quickly, within days of each other. Actually, the 2 died one day, and then a week later the other one died. So it was all right after molts. So I wasn't really quite sure. I might not have done something correct. And even though I did exactly what Jay had told me to do as far as keeping them, but as you can see, this guy here is just a guy or gal. I'm not really sure. I don't even know how many times it's actually eaten since I got this in. I got this from Dustin at Simply Spiders. I'm not even sure. Sometime early this year. It doesn't really eat much. It's not very big. It's not getting really any bigger than what it is. It is I think a level 4 on the venom scale for scorpions. It's either a 4 or a 3.5, something of that nature. You don't want to get stung by it. Let's put it that way. I don't want to. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do this one, and then we're going to do, actually, we're probably going to do 3 scorpion enclosures instead of 2. I'll give you a bonus, because that's what I have is 3. And one I may have a hard time seeing. So, and then we'll do them under the black light, so you guys can see them under the black light. The burrowing scorpion you might be able to see a little bit better with the black light. So let's see what we can do with the other ones. We'll do the small ones first. I'll tell you when we get there. Okay, so we are super zoomed in. That's as zoomed in as far as I can go. These are the 2 Centruides grittatus, or no, sorry, not grittatus, vittatus. I think it's spelled the exact same way that we spell the Poecilotheria vittatus. I'm not really quite sure the common name on these. I'm sure it's just like some type of desert scorpion. But you have the one there. You can see the cool markings. The claws have that brownish. They're not eating this cricket, either one of them. You could see, there's the other one. He was just over there in the corner. Where did he go? Probably underneath. This one likes to go underneath, which you will definitely see when we have the black light on. So yeah, these 2 have at least eaten okay. Again, I just can't film them. And that cricket was put in there a couple days ago, and it's still alive. The other one's gone, so I'm assuming one of them ate. And it's usually the one that's up top. This one, there's always one up top, and then there's always one that seems to want to hide. They both are molting. They both have molted twice, actually, and done it pretty quickly within days of each other. So they've been doing real well. And I got these from Eerie Arachnids. I won her, I can't remember what subscriber count it was that she had the giveaway, but my name got drawn. So it was kind of cool that I ended up with these 2 little guys. I do really enjoy scorpions. I just don't have a ton of experience with them, so it's, I'm learning as I go and trying to get their habitats right. I don't think my Hottentotta habitat is right. So that's one I've wanted to change for a while, so that's going to be a task here when I'm on vacation during Christmas here, is to get that one set up with a little bit more wood in there, and I think we're going to get some sphagnum moss and try to get something a little bit more jungly. I think I might do a little bit better for that one, but you can see the scorpion now. He's walking away. He's right there. But these 2 have done really well. So that's 2 of the ones that I have. We have 1 more. I've had this one actually the longest out of all the scorpions that I've had. This one seems to be doing real well after I got good advice on how to keep it. So let's show you that one. Okay, so if you look real hard, back underneath here is a Opisthothalamus walbergi, the tricolored burrowing scorpion. Now, what I had this one in originally was just like a mixture of cocoa fiber and some peat. and it didn't really dig. And I know that this is a burrowing species, and I was kind of curious why. So I talked to a fellow YouTuber, and she said, this is what I do with mine. You should try doing it. So what I did is, this is just a mixture of sand, a little bit of cocoa fiber, and the excavator clay. And I just kind of put it all in there, gave it a little bit of water, let it stiffen up a little bit, put the scorpion in, and you can see what it's done. It's got a network of tunnels, you see here, and it goes up here. That's not the actual entrance. That's kind of, it's like a network here. As you can see, it goes all the way over there. And then here is the beginning part. Right there. So it comes up top there. And I spray this one down on the side of the enclosures. Yeah, side of the enclosure, the walls. And every now and then you'll see it come up and kind of do a little bit of wall rubbing, I call it. Kind of sucking some moisture out of that. It doesn't really do a water dish very well. I'm sorry that I'm shaking here, talking and holding at the same time. It doesn't really do a water dish. So I got to keep up with this one a little bit more. But yeah, this one's been a lot of fun. It's great to watch this one eat, and we probably can. So what we'll do is we're gonna fast forward to evening. We're gonna shut the lights off. We're gonna get the black light out, and we'll try feeding this one and see if we can't catch, you know, with at least with the black light, a little bit of what the scorpion looks like. Big fat claws, little thinner tail, so it's not as potent venom as the Hottentotta, as well as the two little centruides are not very potent in venom either. So let me get the black light out, and we'll be right back. Okay, so you can see the scorpion now. I'm going to throw a roach in there, and hopefully it actually, these are the ones that you want to go down the burrow entrance. You know, with the spiders, you never want them to do that because it's bad for filming. But in this instance, we do want it to go down there. I'm trying to figure out where the best place to put this light is. It's a flashlight, so I don't want it to cast I guess no matter what I do, it's going to do that, huh? So it looks like you have the sunshine up top. But there's the scorpion right there. It's doubled its size since I've had it. You can see it's a last shed or molt. It didn't bring it up at all. It doesn't seem like they really care. If that roach actually goes down, which I don't know where the roach went, we might be able to see. If the scorpion turns, you may end up seeing a takedown. I'm not really quite. No, wait, that entrance would be which way? And you can see bits and pieces. Here's a piece of its molt. There's a piece of its molt right there. So he's going all over the place now. I'm not sure where he went. He must be way back inside there. Oh, the roach is coming back out. Yeah, I don't know where he went. It's kind of hard with this one because it is burrowed down inside there, but the roach is moving. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. The roach is right there moving. I'm hoping to see some glow-in-the-dark green. Probably not. So we'll do the other ones. We'll check out the Hottentotta, see if that one has decided to grab a hold of its food or not, and then we'll check out the two little babies. Okay, I can tell you it's very hard to stay in focus with this light, believe it or not. But there's that one, and then the other one is underneath the log. That's the shed right there of the molt that you see. The other one is actually underneath that piece of wood. You could probably there, you could just see the little bit of it glowing right there. And that's the other one. So these two, like I said, have been doing real well. This one's out all the time. There's always one out all the time. So at least I get to see these ones. They're not very big. They're maybe 3/4 of an inch. If the tail stretched out completely, maybe it would be a little over an inch actually. But yeah, so far so good. So let's get the Hottentotta over here. Then we'll put the hides back in for it. Okay, so there's a roach sitting right next to the guy, and he doesn't really want to get it, and it's hard to really focus on him. You may see him grab it. Oh, the roach is running around over here now. I see. Lousy roach. You know, if you go over there, maybe we'll get some drama. But yeah, I hope you guys like if you check out the thumbnail of this video, it is probably one of my top 5 or 10 favorite pictures that I've ever taken of any of my animals. The just the way that this one was sitting on the log, and the posture of the scorpion and the way that the photo just came out was just absolutely awesome. You can check out my Instagram account, Eerie Arachnids on Instagram, and you'll be able to see the picture without the second day of Christmas text over top, or I guess you'd call that text, right, over top of the picture itself. So it's definitely one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. So you should check it out. Man, Fatal Fangs is close. Lots and lots of ones that are close, and then there's a couple of them that people are just running away with the votes. I don't know how they're gonna, if they'll get closer towards the end or not. But there's, I think, 3 matches that are like, 3 people are just running away with it. I know Tarantula Addict, Tom Moran's doing he's pretty far out in front of Cat, and then Spidey V is pretty far out in front of Kelly Fornes. So those 3 matches there are, they're kind of far out there, but the other 5 are real tight. I think all within like 5% voting of each other. So I think that's kind of cool. I hope it goes down to the wire with all of those, and take that last day push for whoever to win those matches. So go check them out. Find your favorite clips out of the 8 and vote on them. You can do it every day. Be part of the whole system. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think you guys are really going to enjoy tomorrow's video. I know I was pretty stoked when I did it and put it all together. So I think you guys are going to enjoy that. I think it was a really good way to end the 12 days. And then we'll try to at least get 1 or 2 more videos out before the end of the year. And then we're going to get back into some things that I've wanted to get back into for a while now, some species spotlights. I've gone over some of my statistics as far as the site is concerned, and my Brachypelma albopilosum video is one of my most popular videos that I've done. It's had a lot of watched minutes, a lot of comments. It was a fun video to make, so I think I'm going to do another one of those, or maybe try to do those every other week with the species that I have here. And we'll maybe try and get the Grammostola pulchripes done before the end of this year and see how that goes. So again, hope you guys enjoyed so far the first 11 days. If you haven't watched all 11 days, go back and check them out. I had a lot of fun doing them. And happy Christmas keeping.